does a company's health insurance take effect?
When does the insurance take effect? Well, we asked the companies 3 different times. First day of the contract, first day of the month following the start of the contract, and then more than 30 days out. So 60% of the companies replied that their insurance starts the first day of the contract. That means the minute that you land on that floor for orientation, then you're being covered by their insurance. 30% of them say that it takes place on the first day of the next month. So if you start a contract on January the 20th, then your insurance will start to take effect on February the 1st. And 10% of them state that their insurance doesn't start until at least 30 days. I even had some 60 days and 90 days, which 90 days doesn't make any sense because a contract is 13 weeks, which is 3 months, which is pretty much 90 days, then that doesn't make sense. So what they're wanting you to do is to sign up and then stay with them for your next contract.
How much does it cost for the traveler only?
So the next thing I asked the companies was how much does it cost just for the traveler. We also asked them about the family, and that'll be in the next question, and you're not going to believe that one. What are the 3 levels of insurance that we asked about? We asked about free for the traveler, under $100 cost for the traveler, and this is per week, and over $100 premiums. So 30% of the companies said that they offer free basic insurance. Now, free is kind of a catchword in the fact that it's not really free because everything comes out of the bill rate, but it's insurance that the nurse does not have to pay for extra out of what she's getting for that week. 60% of the companies offer a basic insurance that costs underneath $100, and then only 10% of the companies reported that their insurance cost over $100 a week for the nurse. Now, the catch-22 to this is that some companies may offer a package, a free basic package, but they often will have the upgraded package that they want to sell you that is, more. So they'll offer a free package and they'll offer a $50 package. So you do have those options also.
How much does it cost for the traveler plus family?
Now, how much does it cost for the families? Now, I have to agree, the amount for the nurses isn't too bad. We can do free to under $100. But for the families, as one recruiter told me, she said it's just way too much. And that is correct. I found insurance whenever I polled some companies in one of my travel nursing newbie recruiters group. We've got a mixture of newbie recruiters and mentors in there, that their companies are charging $200 to $400 a week. So with some of these terrible paying contracts, that can be easily a third of your paycheck is gone right there just with family insurance. And related to the high cost, some of the companies that I talked to, they said that their company doesn't even offer the family insurance related to this outrageous cost. So here in a minute, we're going to look at some alternatives if you have a family that needs to be covered.
What about COBRA between contracts?
COBRA insurance, when I started first taking it, I paid maybe $300 to $400 a month for it. Now, oh my gosh, this last time when I got my COBRA insurance, it was like $800, $900 a month. That's just ridiculous. The good thing about COBRA is that it is retroactive. So if you don't have any major issues within those 45 days that you're in between an assignment, then you don't need to pay for COBRA. But if something does happen in that first 45 days, then you can go back and make it retroactive. The bad part about COBRA is that the paperwork takes 45 days sometimes to get you to go in on the COBRA side of things. And it can be a pain in the butt if you come home, your doctor wants to see you, he wants you to go to the hospital, get labs done, get x-rays done, get whatever you need done, and then you explain to anybody and everybody that your COBRA hasn't taken effect, and so it'll take a little while for the insurance to catch up, but the insurance will catch up. So that's a big pain, is to work with the hospitals, because inadvertently the hospitals almost always have to file the stuff twice. And the ugly about it is, as I said, the cost. It used to be $300 to $500, and now it's $500 plus. As I said, the last time I got it, it was like $800, and that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
What is the best plan for personal health insurance?
You know, on the personal health care plans, there is the healthcare market, or what's commonly termed as Obamacare. Now, there are several options through these. There's Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare has a plan, Cigna has a plan, Aetna has a plan, and even Humana has a plan. Now, on your healthcare sites, on your marketplace sites through your state, then you can find out the cost of these and their different plans and pick one that you feel is right for you. You know, another thing that's been pushed real heavy in the travel industry is U.S. healthcare advisors. They are very economical, but the only trick to them is that you have to live in a state that they provide insurance for, and they do not provide insurance for all 50 states. I think there's like 42 of them. So there's 8 states that you can't even get their insurance in, and Idaho is one of them. Another thing about them is that it will not cover pre-existing conditions for up to a year. So yes, it may be economical, but there are quite a few restrictions that come with that plan.
Are there any other alternatives?
Well, we do have a thing that's come up lately. It's called primary care membership, which primary care doctors will have memberships. You pay $50 a month, and you get to go see the doctor, you know, however often the program states. They give you, maybe even give you a discount if you get sick and have to go in extra. So you can look for those. Those are extremely popular in the bigger cities. There's also a medical cost sharing plans. So one that is the most, that I'm most familiar with is Christian Health Ministries, where you pay in it's a cost sharing. So you really don't have, quote, insurance, but from what you pay in, that goes into a big pot, and then whoever needs coverage that month, it goes towards their coverage, what they need for their hospital or their doctor bills. A health savings account is an HSA, can help cover medical expenses while offering tax advantages. I think the only trick with that one is that anything that you don't use at the end of the year, then you lose it. Medical services discount card. You know, some of the places like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, they have membership programs to where you can pay, you know, $100 or $50 a month, and you get so many prescriptions for that. They have, it's most common, and that's where I've seen it most, is with the prescription medications. And there's also high deductible insurance or catastrophic health insurance. And what that is that covers you in case you get into a car wreck, have an MI, have a stroke, or whatever. It's for those big bills. It does not necessarily, it's not like a PPO, HMO, that you only pay $20 copay to go see the physician. You actually have to pay that, and then that amount is applied towards your deductible. Usually the deductibles are larger also on those type of plans.
How does insurance affect my bottom line?
You know, whenever you switch companies or looking at a new one, please make sure that you ask the recruiter if insurance is important to you. What type of insurance do they have? How much does it cost? And when does it start? Those are the 3 major things that you need to know. And ask them what plan options they have. Because I said, some of these companies have free of charge plans. They have plans that you can pay $50 a month or $50 a week for. You know, they do have different plans available. So ask your recruiter. That's very important before you start an assignment. And definitely take the company insurance if you have any pre-existing conditions, chronic health problems, or if you take several medications. These plans usually do not exclude pre-existing conditions, so those things are covered in your insurance plan. And that's all for this week. Thank you. Bye.